Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show how to install Kali Linux version 2020.2 to VirtualBox and also install VirtualBox Guest Edition, that means full screen plus file sharing feature. So here we see some step. Now I am going to step number 1, check the system information for your machine is 32-bit or 64-bit. Just I am going to the right here the CMD and just here port system info. Okay, here you see my system type is x64, that means 64-bit. Okay, now I am going to the download Kali Linux. Just go to the Google and download Kali Linux. Now I am going to use kali.org, then download. Just I am going to this one, and here you see lot of version Kali 64-bit. Okay, and also installer and also Kali 32-bit installer. Though my PC is 64-bit system, now I am going to the 64-bit, and you see here the download from this one or via torrent. Okay, just I am going to the click this one. You see this is the save file. Just I am going to the save. Okay, so though I already download this installer, so I leave it now. So now step number 3, stack virtualization status. Just I am going to the run and put it the MS Info 32. Just I am click on it. You see my virtualization. This is virtualization enable is firmware. This is already yes. If it is no, you can change it from the BIOS. Then I am going to the step number 4. Download, install and open VirtualBox. Though I already download and install VirtualBox, now I am going to the open VirtualBox. Okay, here you see this is the VirtualBox interface. Okay, now I am going to disconnect the internet. Okay, just click on this and disconnect the internet. This is the most important for installing the Kali Linux. Now I am going to the step number 6, Kali Linux, configure Kali Linux to VirtualBox. Okay, to VirtualBox. Now I am here, you see the 4 button. Now I am going to the click on the new. Okay, just click VirtualBox name. Just I am going here Kali Linux and machine folder as it is Linux type Kali Linux, also the Linux version. Just I am going to the version. This is the Debian 64. Okay, and just I am going to the next, and here I put the memory size 4 GB memory I put, and create a virtual hard disk as it is now, and VirtualBox disk image is also as it is, and dynamic location as it is. Now I am going to the file location and site. Just I am click here for file location. Just I am going to the change the file location into D drive. Okay, just Kali Linux. Okay, then and disk size, this is supposed to be disk size is 25 GB. Okay, now I am going to create. Now I am going to the step number 7. Okay, go to the settings to again configuration. Here you see, just click on the Kali Linux, then I am going to the right button, then settings, or you can go from here. Okay, just I am, and this is the most important. You see in general, it is previously allocated. In the advanced menu, just I am going to the share clipboard. Okay, this is the most important for file sharing between the host and virtual machine. And the drag and drop, it's also the drag and drop, and description as it is. Just going to the system, here you put the floppy. Just I am going down and disable this one, and this is the pointing device. It is most important for everyone to install by mouse. Okay, mouse pointer. So if your mouse is the PS2, you have to select the PS2. If your mouse is the USB, then you have to select the USB tablet. Okay, and just memory, already I allocated the 4 GB memory previously. Now I am going to the processor. Here I write the processor 4 GB, and accelerator, yeah, is it. Now I am going to the display. Okay, just I am this one the 48 MB, and graphics control this, and this is the accelerator. It is another important, because if it is click, you have to uncheck this one. Okay, now I am going to the uncheck here, and now I am going to the store location, and here you see this is the empty, and this is the file. This is the which I already created the VirtualBox size. Okay, and this is the virtual CD drive. Okay, just I select on the, just click on here. I am going to the select the ISO file. Just click here the choose disk file here. Okay, just click on it, and here you see this is my Kali Linux ISO file. Just I am select this one and open this one. Okay, then click on OK, and now I am going to step number 8. Click on start then follow my instruction. You see here is the start button, just I am click on the start, then you see the my instruction. Okay, just again I select, click on it, and you see here is the lot of ISO file. Just I am click on the Kali Linux, just and choose, just go to the start. You see here is the graphic installer and advanced option. Just I am select the graphic installer, click on it. Okay, now I am going to select the language. Here I select the language English and click continue, and this is the your location. Just I am going to the United States. Okay, and here the keyboard layout. So I am going to the American English keyboard layout. Just continue, and you see this is the scanning and detect and mount installation media. Okay, okay. Now here is the name of the server address. Just I am leave it, just go to the continue, and this is the host name. You just put it the by default Kali, just go to the continue, and this is the domain name. Also I just leave it the, and this is the user full name. Just I am here full name tech study, then go to the, this is the username, just tech. Okay, it is for okay for me. Then I am going to the password, then go to the continue, and here the configure the clock. Okay, just I am select the default one Eastern. Okay, here you see, just I am select the default one, use the entire disk to partition, just click on continue, and this is the default, just click on continue, and all file in one partition, recommend for, just I am select the all file in one partition, just click on it, and this is the default, finish the partition, write change to disk, just click on continue, and write to the change to disk, just I am click on yes and click on continue. Okay, now installing the base system. Okay, basically it takes some time. Okay, here you see the configuration of package manager proxy. Okay, just I am going to the as default and click on continue, and you see this is the bad archive error. Just I am going to the back. You see this is the continue and go back. Just I am clicking on the go back, then click on yes without a network mirror, and then continue. Okay, now you see this is the selection. By default this is the desktop environment, and this is the default the Kali desktop environment, and this one the by default. Just I am leave it as default, just go to the continue, and it takes some time to install. You see here is the 1846 rpm, then installing. Okay, basically it takes 10 to 50 minutes to install. Now it is configuring, now it's cleaning up, it's almost finished. Okay, it's finished. Now installing grab bootloader, it also takes some time. Okay, now I'm going to install the grab bootloader master bootloader. Just I am to select the yes, then continue. Okay, and just you here you see just select the second one, just tap HDR, just go to the continue. Okay, grab bootloader has been finished. Now finishing the installation. So installation has been done. Now I am going to the, just click on continue. Okay, you see Okay, now it's rebooting. Okay, you see here is the, just click on Kali GNU, just click on it and put the username and password. Okay, here just I put the my username. Previously my username was tag and I put in my password, just logging. You see this is the Kali Linux desktop environment. Okay, so step number 8 has been finished. Now I'm going to step number 9. Here you see some step. Okay, so step number 9 is the guest edition. Guest edition means the full screen plus file sharing option is there, the full screen. Now I'm going to the full screen. Here you see this is not aligned with the full screen. So for this issue we are going to configure guest edition. So now I'm going to subtext step number 1, connect internet and check the internet. Just I'm going to the connect internet. Okay, now I'm going to, it's working. Okay, internet is okay. Now I'm going to the mount or click on VirtualBox guest edition CD. Here you see just the device and then just click on guest edition CD image. Just I am clicking on it. You see this is the CDs appeared here. So now double click or open VirtualBox CDF. Just I am click on double click. Okay, you see here is the all files and folder. Now copy all files and folder to another folder. Just I am going to the copy all files to just documents. Okay, document. Just I am click on paste. Now open copied folder. Already I opened document copied folder. Then open the terminal from here. Just I am click on the terminal from here. Okay, you see this is the terminal. You see documents. Then write just, okay, just I am going to here ls. Just I copy this one. Sorry. Just copy selection, then write chmod change the permission. Okay, then chmod plus x, then copy this one paste selection. Okay, permission already given. Then add repository from Kali Linux docs. Okay, now I am going to the, you see now I am going to the Mozilla Firefox. Just okay, write Kali docs. Here you see the click on the documentation and in the file you just see under general use. Okay, just I am going to the general use and Kali network repository. Click on the network repository option and you see here this is the repository. Okay, just I copy this one. Okay, before copy just I am going to the etc apt source list. Just I am going to this one. Sorry. Mousepad, which folder? Contrib. So contrib is okay. Now I am going to the save. Permission denied. Okay, just again I am going to the, just cancel it, don't save it. Again I am going to the sudo -i. Okay, then I write mousepad -etc apt source list. Okay, now I am copy this one, contrib, then paste. Okay, then again I am going to the another repository. Just you go to the down. Okay, down, non-color repository. Here you see this is the non-color. Just I am copy this one all just up to source list. Again I am going to this one, just paste the selection, okay, and click enter. Okay, again I am going to the mouse pad is etc then you see here is the this copy already is there. Just I am cut it and put it into here. Okay, just again save it and close. Okay, then just I write the this command. Okay, sudo apt-get, sorry, sudo, no need to sudo because I am in root user. Okay, just apt-get update, then apt-get upgrade -y, then apt-get stick minus upgrade -y. Okay, this is the, you just write, just click on enter, you see it's working. Okay, basically it takes some time to download, install and upgrade. Okay, so step number, this one has been finished, you see already finished. Now I am going to the reboot. Okay, just reboot. Okay, after reboot I am going to again install the headers. Just I am going to sudo apt-get install linux headers, then $$ uname -r. Okay, just click enter and put the password, just click yes, y, okay, just it's upgrading and installing. Okay, installation has been done. Now I am going to the document folder. Previously I paste VirtualBox Gas Edition files into this document folder. Now I am going to the document folder. Just I go here the document. Okay, again from document folder just I am running the open terminal here. Okay, then just I put sudo, at first just I am copy this one, you see, just I am copy this file, then it will be better, copy selection, then I am going to the sudo sh dot slash, just paste it here. Okay, paste selection. Okay, just put the password, wait a little bit. Okay, you see VirtualBox Get Edition running kernel module will be not replaced until the system is restarted. That means this is installed. Just I am going to the here, I just write here the reboot. Okay, just I am going to the reboot, sorry, then you see, okay, now it's open. Now you see this is the automatically aligned with the full screen. Now I am going to the full screen mode. You see this is the completely full screen. Okay, now I am going to file sharing and folder sharing. Here we see, just I am going to create a new file. Okay, just test, just go to the create, just open it, and I am just, as for example, I am copy this file to here. It is not copied. Okay, so for this issue I need to do, just go to the device, then share clipboard, just go to the bidirectional, and again go to the device, then drag and drop, then select the bidirectional. And for the folder sharing, just I am going to the device and share folder, just click on shared folder settings and click on here plus sign, just click on it. As for example, my shared folder share file is, as for example, VirtualBox. Okay, just click on it, share, and auto mount and mount point. Folder name is the VirtualBox. You see VirtualBox folder name. Okay, VirtualBox share folder. Okay, just I click on, sorry, VirtualBox. VirtualBox. Just I click on OK, because in my PC this folder name is the VirtualBox. Okay, so for this issue it's no need to be changed, or it is not possible to change. Just I am going to the OK, and OK. Now I am going to the restart. Okay, restart. So after restarting, just I am click on again the test folder. Okay, and just I am copy this one and paste into here. Okay, this is already pasted. That means it's okay. Now I am going to the share folder. Okay, how to log in the share folder? Just I am going to the file system. You see there is the file system VirtualBox and FS VirtualBox. Okay, this is my VirtualBox. Just I am going to the here sudo -i, then login cd media sf underscore. You see this is my folder. Okay, so again I am just going to the test, is folder is okay or not. Okay, you see 3 folder is there. So already 3 folder is there. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. If you have any question, please let me know as soon as possible. I'll get back soon. Thank you.